work for that bag, go get it one day. You can brag, you want it, gotta work for that bag, go get it one day. You can brag. I say that I have it, you know that I got it. No need to look all in the bag. Stunting like this, cause I work so hard. I'm the best, I only speak facts. In the store, I'm popping them tags. A limited ceiling with that. Clout chasing for the cash grab. I don't really want it that bad. If I say that I have it, you know that I got it. No need to look all in the bag. Stunting like this, cause I work so hard. I'm the best, I only speak facts. In the store, I'm popping them tags. A limited ceiling with that. Clout chasing for the cash grab. I don't really want it that bad. I'm trying to cop a milli while I keep my soul intact. Been through a lot, I learned to adapt. Never let struggles make me snap. Around the world, about to be on maps. Got a cute face, but it seemed like a trap. Pockets on glow, soul on no. In a chateau, counting that big dough. Your spirit on the gurney, about to plateau. Snake in the grass, reap what you sow. Lurking in leaves, hiding in trees. Spotlight on now, you can't sneak. Lip online, now you can't speak. You a real one now, here moving weak. Private jet, don't take care of your seat. Audacity, two step to me. You want it, gotta work for that bag. Go get it one day, you can brag. You want it, gotta work for that bag. Go get it one day, you can brag. You want it, gotta work for that bag. Go get it one day, you can brag. You want it, gotta work for that bag. Go get it one day, you can brag. I say that I have it, you know that I got it. No need to look all in the bag. Stunting like this, cause I work so hard. I'm the best, I only speak facts. In the store, I'm popping them tags. A limited ceiling with that. Clout chasing for the cash grab. I don't really want it that bad. No rollie on wrist, but it is my time. Dumbing out the mud, yes, in her prime. Supernova can't block my shine. 10-hour days can't top my grind. Cross on neck, this is my sign. Knowing the move, cause I am divine. Got big chalice, bring me wine. Yo, AI looks made in design. In real life, I am so fine. Cozy feet up and recline. Something different you can't define. Bad vibes, I don't subscribe. Real ones only by my side. Stay humble, don't die with pride. Pride, pride, pride. One day you can brag. You want it, gotta work for that bag. Go get it one day you can brag. You want it, gotta work for that bag. Go get it one day you can brag. You want it, gotta work for that bag. Go get it one day you can brag.
Phone started jumping, what a day. Swear to God I need it, now I can't afford to wait. I just had a fan hit me up from Kuwait. Told him this would happen and we not a minute late. Seen him down bad, now they tryna hate. Same ones try to hit me for the raise. Got a mail, now they coming with a blaze. Check the numbers, fam, I swear I'm getting paid. I'm a don just like the Perrier. It's one time when I'm looking at a face. On the low like I'm pushing up the pace. Told him come down and I'll meet him at a gate. Got a check and I bought myself a place. They get some money and they blow it on bait. I don't flex but I'm pushing all the weight. Told them all I swear I got it's what it takes. Phone started jumping, what a day. Swear to God I need it, now I can't afford to wait. I just had a fan hit me up from Kuwait. Told him this would happen and we not a minute late.
Hey, welcome in, friends. Happy Saturday. Happy Saturday. Y'all, how's everybody doing? Is everybody doing okay? Woohoo. I'm kind of nervous at this one, guys. Welcome in to Motown. My name is Monet. I am a variety streamer, and on Saturday mornings, we do Simulator Saturdays. I saw this. I don't know if it was a part of Next Fest, right? Next Fest or not. I was gonna say Netflix. I'm still drinking coffee. Did I eat all of my breakfast? Who knows? I sure don't. But welcome in, guys. We also do. What else do we do on the channel? We do looter shooter extractions. Yeah. And we do rips, guys. Yes, we do. We do Garbage Pail, Marvel, and now the newly acquired Pokemon. So we had a Pokemon rip last night and it was so fun. It was so fun. But that was last night. We're gonna do another rip, I think Monday, 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. So guys, swing on by that. And for this, wait a minute, let me check something. Okay, so good. I'm a little nervous about this one because I think I might have to do a lot of reading, and if for those of you that are new, Monet doesn't like to read in games, so that could be a problem. I mean, I read. Does that? Oh! It went to another screen. Oy. It went to the wrong screen, and my cursor's gone. Okay, wait. So it's still showing you guys the screen. The thing is that I can't see it because it's on the wrong screen. So, hold on. Let me try to get it back. Hold on. Who told you to jump over to the third screen, bruh? Get over here. Oh, and now you want to be funny. Because it opened up over there. So now it doesn't want to... I said full screen and it jumped back over to the wrong screen. What is happening here? Wow, that's nuts. Nobody assigned you to go over there, though. Wow. Here we go. Nope. No. If I put it on my main screen, it stretches over to the third monitor. Why is it doing that? Okay, hold on. Let's go back to... Y'all, it will not go on the main monitor for whatever reason. I don't know why. It shows all three monitors, but two monitors are reading as the same monitor. It's not reading. That's crazy. Thank you. Oh my gosh. Okay, so some games I go in blind, right? I don't open the game before, which I probably should do, but I don't do. And the reason why I don't do is because I might try to open up the game or whatnot, and it'll do something funky like this, or I'm actually glad that you can choose a monitor. A lot of demos don't even do this. Guys, this is a demo. Okay? This is indeed a demo. So, okay. Interact with filing cabinet. Why is it in my brain? It says cabinet. That's not, I'm gonna take a sip of coffee. That's what I'm gonna do. Select the first tutorial case to learn about forensic procedure. Oh, this is a lot of reading. You are you are rated on accuracy, precision, and matters. Oi. Okay, wait. Where's the filing cabinet? Which one am I going to? Okay. Oh my god. Oh, this is cute. Okay. Tutorial 1 unlocked. This tutorial teaches you about crime scene photography. Ah, collecting and documenting a digital evidence and analyzing it. Yes. Okay, navigate. Select case, exit. Okay, and then I come here. Oi, this is bright. Okay, evidence processor request. I have attached the evidence. Nope. I don't have any evidence yet. Okay. So then what am I supposed to do? What did I just do? W and S. Oh, this is how we're picking our cases? Oh, got it. Okay. A firearm was discharged inside an apartment following a night of drinking between two individuals. We don't know if they're related. Okay. So these two people, no injuries were reported, and both claim it was an accident. Well, if nobody's injured, why are we looking into it? Their statements align on key details. Sorry, guys. But minor inconsistencies suggest further scrutiny is needed. Physical evidence from the scene must be analyzed to determine whether their version of events hold up. The Schneider family, residing at 1T, that's where they are. Okay, reports projectile penetration through the kitchen window. A bullet hole was found in the kitchen wall. Forensics is called to the scene to retrieve the projectile and this sounds easy, and perform trajectory analysis to confirm the direction of fire. Breaking and entering was reported in the residence. Why do I feel like I'm about to pick the hardest one? Of those people. Okay. The initial questioning leaves the officers in doubt of the claims of the article. Okay, wait. So somebody might have stolen the house. You guys want to choose this one? Okay. All right. So we selected a case. Okay. Biological sample. Okay. Okay, breaking and entering was reported. Okay, so we were reading this and I kind of didn't read the rest of it. Forensic team was notified. I'm not buffering, guys. I was just yawning. Forensic team was notified to maybe prove or disprove the involvement of Mayer himself. A DNA sample of Mayer is attached. Oh, why? We have DNA. Biological sample. Okay. Pure. Yeah? That's it? Okay, so change tab. Okay, cool. We read both of those. Change page. Okay. Okay. All right, so we looked at all of those. Okay, so now we're gonna close that. Okay, shouldn't we be going somewhere though? We don't have all the information. Okay. Okay, so that does the same thing that we. Okay. Please insert both known and unknown DNA. Okay, that's what I thought. That's why I didn't want to come in here, because we don't have any samples. We have to actually go to the place. Marcel Maya. Okay. This is the layout. This is the layout of the digs. That's a messy room. Kind of looks like mine. Okay. So we got stuff happening in the bedroom and in the bathroom. Okay. Nothing else. All right, that's what homeboy looks like. Is it gonna be in our file now? No. So what we just saw, are we supposed to do anything else with him? Okay. Or is that like, he's the culprit, he did it, and we circle it? We don't have any fingerprints or anything. We need to... How do we... Connect device. Oh. But how do we leave so we can go to... We're going to be doing all that. That's kind of cool. Okay, that's one of the bullets. Insert firearm. Yeah, so we need to... Nope. What are we supposed to find in here? Why, I was about to say, why can't we leave? We need to go to the crime scene. 9:45 a.m. You arrive at a ground floor apartment where a break-in was reported. Though officers suspect the homeowner staged the scene, collect DNA evidence to verify the break-in claim. Ooh, yes. Oh, do I have a flashlight? Hello? Can we turn on the light? Pick up the camera. Okay. Yeah, that's blood. It won't let me take the picture though. Objects are too small. No evident markers. Oh, I have to put down evidence markers for... Well... Oh, this is really detailed. Okay, wait. Guys, this is really detailed. Okay, put in test tube. So do I have it now? Okay. Okay. So the DNA samples are good? Okay. No evidence. Oh yeah, where do I get the evidence markers? Hold on. Wait. Okay, so put the camera. That's the one sample that I took. Okay, put this back. Okay. Okay. Boy, it sure is dark in here. Can't see not a darn thing. No evidence status. Bro, take the picture. What you mean? No evidence status. Okay, wait. Collect. Pick up evidence marker. No. I already collected the material. Material's right here. I'm supposed to say something about it a little bit. Pick up evidence marker. The only thing in here is the camera and the evidence markers. We can't go in there. Okay. Why does it say 1 and 1 is right here? It should say 2. I don't know what that substance is. Shoot. I'm gonna have to... I'm walking over stuff. Let's see. It's probably coffee, but I mean, still. I'll put markers on stuff that don't need to be markers on it, probably. Can I jump? I can't jump. No. Okay. Okay, so I did that. Right? Okay, so I can't kneel. Doesn't it look like something's there? Huh. Okay. No, 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 no. No edit evidence status. It's not allowing me to take the picture. I wonder, do I take the evidence back and then come back and take the picture? I have to do it in stages, maybe? Because all I have right now is the bathroom, which I found 2 samples in. They won't let me go in here, so let's go back to the lab and see what's going on. Okay, so let's go ahead and go here. And where was it? Ah. Okay. Profiles do not match. Please insert. Well, I mean, it doesn't. Oh. Are they in there? Okay, wait. So okay. So I put down the markers, right? I took the 2 samples, which are, oh. So the 2 samples are gone. Okay. So I was doing something right because the 2 samples are gone. It wouldn't let us pick it up. That's why I was like, well, maybe we need to go back to the lab and just start the process, right? But it doesn't show that I actually put them in there. Okay, we don't have fingerprints yet. It won't let us do that. Place evidence. Oh, is this how? Okay, wait. Is that how I'm supposed to do it? So we have to place the samples in here first, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, so okay. Okay, so we got 2 samples. Where are the samples at, though? Do I have to log them in first? No. Right? Where are my samples at? Am I missing something? We don't have fingerprints and stuff like that first. No, I was in the right room that I'm supposed to be in. I'm in the right room. I just don't know where my samples are. Okay, so that's all the tutorials that it gave us. Because see, if you put the samples in there and they're in there, my thought is that the door would close, right? And here we collected 2 samples. Okay, navigate list, change tab, change page. Okay, that's a briefing. We've already done that. There are the samples that we took. This is the email telling us about it. Okay. DNA profile start analysis. Please insert unknown. It won't allow. Hey, Boom, welcome in. It won't allow this anymore. But the thing is that it has to. Right? That's exactly where I found him at. But where are the darn samples? If it says I found them there, where are the samples for me to test them? Because they're not at the crime scene anymore. See, the samples are gone. So it's not on the razor anymore. The samples are gone. So I took the sample off of the... Where'd I put it? I mean, we put it in the box, but when we went back to the lab and said test it, it took it out of this box. And it won't let us take any pictures of anything. Because it's saying we don't have any evidence. I think when we're able to pass this first stage, we'll be able to go into the room. Maybe there's too many markers in the wrong spot. Come on. Oh. Look at that. Look like evidence to me. Okay, so maybe we should take those 2 markers away. I think my main thing is trying to figure out how to run the samples, because that's what I don't know how to do. Please do not turn off the game. Okay. That went too quick. We can't send anything because we don't have the evidence, because we can't run it. So this is telling us that we collected 2. We're supposed to come in here and run it, but I don't know where the vials are. We keep telling it to run the DNA sequencing. It's not doing it. We can't do anything to information that we don't have yet. We asked it to export. It didn't do anything. It made a noise, but it didn't do anything. Nothing else in here works except for this. You have to close the chamber to start. Okay. Yeah, there's no general information because we can't run nothing. Hold on. No evidence. I know that. That's what I'm trying to provide. Okay. What are we missing, y'all? We don't have a weapon or anything. Oh, that's for bullets. All this stuff is forensic stuff. For connect device, we don't have a cell phone. See, we can't jailbreak it because we don't have a phone. We haven't been let into the main room where the crime happened. Right? So I believe that this is our first step, but I don't know what I'm missing. What does 1 mean? It keeps saying 1, but I don't know what that means. They don't give us any other information on, you know what I'm saying? Like, we go to the tutorial doesn't tell us how to work the machines or how to do anything. So my thing is, if we collected 2 samples, how are we supposed to test those samples? If we say place samples and samples don't go in here. Because we don't know where the samples are. right? Toggle to sprint. So maybe that'll help. I'm not above a hint right now. Okay. But it's saying 1. That's our hint. So it wants us to deal with marker number 1. Which marker number 1 is this. These are the biological samples that we took. See, we can't select any evidence because we haven't found, technically we haven't found evidence yet. You know what I mean? Okay, so these are the only 2 options in this 3 options. But we have to get something from the apartment and put it in there and extract. Press H at any time to toggle the on-screen control hints. That's the best thing you told me so far. Oh, no. Hold on. Let's see. No. What is this? What is this called? Yes, I'm going to the interwebs. Because this doesn't make any sense for me to be stuck here.
Hello again, everyone. Thank you for joining me. I hope you're all well. Okay, so jump case, visit the crime scene now to collect evidence. The lab is used afterwards to analyse the evidence collected at the scene. Do it. Yep. Okay.
So already in this dude's demo that he's actually streaming it, they gave him information they didn't give us. So it makes me feel like we have to start over. Because my demo isn't giving me any of what he had so far. That's crazy.
Forensic procedure. You're rated on accuracy, precision matters. Oh, this is going to be good, isn't it? Let's have a little look around the office first. Wow. Okay. Fingerprints.
Okay, so far he did what I did.
And then we just go, do we? Press E to... C. You can even lie down. Excellent. We'll go and find a bed. Control to lean left, right, forward, or backward. Okay.
Oh, he picked a different one than I did. Okay.
All right. Okay. A pair of boxes. Okay, that looks good, doesn't it? Right, so let's have a look at the evidence then. Pick up smartphone. Yeah, no evidence. Okay, let's see what happens. Do we just go to the door? Tools.
So it's letting him do a couple of things it
Okay.
didn't let me do. That's interesting.
And then case progression. Right, okay. Inbox. This one.
It doesn't make sense.
I don't understand. Can we analyze the not that one? I think it's in this room. No, so it doesn't let us do it there. Projectiles. Surely it's going to be this.
The funny thing is, guys, he's just as lost in his
Where
as
is
we
it?
are
Where
of
did
ours.
it go? It's a bit confusing.
Yep. Because he said projectile, where do we do with these? And then he finds a machine that he can put it in. And then he's like, well, where did it go? I wish I could show you guys, but I think I might get in trouble. Now, see, on his, he went into the drawer and he started flipping around at other things. So he had this picture in his evidence. He had the picture like right here, but I think he was able to figure it out, but in the video, he was on another case. It wasn't this case. So how did we get the picture of this dude? You know what I mean? So it shows we collect the sample here and we collect the sample here, but we can't run the sample because the sample disappeared. We're supposed to have it on us somehow. This is not the room that we're supposed to be in. Even though we can go around and we could touch on everything, right? Not enough information. See, there's nothing. We're not able to collect because we can't they won't let us into the main room. This is the camera. Please insert bullets. We don't have any bullets. This was a break it says number 1. What do we do? You see what I'm saying? What is the number 1? I press number 1, nothing happens. We're gonna go back to the first marker that we placed because it keeps showing number 1. Now we're here. But see, the thing is that it doesn't make sense for us to pick up the markers though. It won't let us take a picture of anything. It says no evidence marker. That doesn't make any sense. We've already used one. We'll just keep it pushing. Okay. So now it says pick up evidence marker. So we're like, okay, put the evidence marker back. Pick up the camera. Try to take a picture. It won't let us take a picture. It says no evidence. When there was evidence there, it said no evidence. So I think this is just a bad one. Maybe we should start with another one, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know what else to do from here. See, it shows that we took the samples, but we can't run the samples. All right, let's choose another case and see what happens. Okay, so this is the one we're supposed to be on. Right? We don't want to mark it case closed because we do not have any evidence. Right? So maybe we're supposed to select this one. Evidence obtained, witness. What? That goes too fast. This tutorial teaches you. Okay. A gunshot has been reported from the neighbor. You need to locate the weapon that was used where the projectile went. Okay, so what we did is that we didn't bring some more dead bodies and put them in different locations to start a new case. Okay, so my misunderstanding. Okay, so what I did is that I went in this drawer and it said this is the tutorial. So I just went to the next case thinking that we're supposed, like, this is saying this is where you find the cases at, when in actuality it wanted you to choose that one. My bad. Okay, so let's go there. Whee! Okay. Take a look around. Okay. Place a trajectile rod. Where did I pick it up from? We haven't even looked around at anything. Preparing the bullet hole. After documenting the bullet hole, remove the projectile if still present. Then take the trajectory rod from the large tool case. Return to the bullet hole. Press this to enter placement mode. Aim at the hole until the rod snaps into place and confirm with this. Where's the bullet hole? Did I miss the... am I overcomplicating things? Where's the bullet hole? Ugh. Mold much? Ugh. Aha! Bullet hole! Okay. Projectile reconstruction. But I'm supposed to deal with the bullet hole first, right? Evidence obtained. Okay. Ooh, 9mm slug. Okay. Witness statement, Jane Doe. Okay. You need to locate the weapon that was used, where the projectile went, and determine the weapon used. A Glock. Okay. We haven't done the projectile thingy yet. Pick up the tripod camera from the tool case. Place that to enter in place where you assume the projectile was flying. Short press E to align the camera towards the expected projectile path. Press this to start the 30-second exposure. I haven't even done the first part yet though. Quickly pick up the spray can from the tool case and spray the laser starting at the trajectory rod. The camera takes the photo automatically. But we have to get the rod first, don't we? Pick up camera. Pick up trajectory rod. Aren't I supposed to put this here? Right? Eh? How could it be? Yeah, that's weird. Is it gonna be in a tutorial though? Or is it gonna tell us that? After documenting the bullet hole, remove the projectile if still present. Then take the trajectory rod from the large case. Pick up trajectory rod from the tool case. Place right click to enter and place it where you assume the projectile was flying. Short press E to align the camera towards the expected projectile path. But see, I don't think that was where it was coming from. But it says, doesn't it say move it and place it? Okay, there we go. Okay. I'm looking for the other hole though, because I don't see another hole. It couldn't have entered from here unless this poster is blocking that. But no. You see what I'm saying? I'm probably thinking too much about it, but I think it might have come from across the street or over here. But didn't it say place it where you think? Let me see that one more time. To enter placement mode and place where you assume the projectile was flying. I know it shows it as but here, this is what I'm stuck on, Boom. So that's simple. Put the rod where the hole is. Okay, that's simple. But here it says, and I'm probably thinking too much about it, right? It says to enter placement mode and place it where you assume the projectile was flying. I don't think the projectile came. There's no bullet hole over here. We have a bullet hole over here, but it doesn't go through the wall. So do I think it was flying there? That's obvious that it's there. It was shot from somewhere. Could it have come, this window was open and it came from outside? You know, I must be thinking too much into it. I have to be. I have to be. Oh. I can't see. Exposure time 30 seconds started. 25 seconds. Did they plaster over wallpaper? Oh, shoot. Messed that up. Okay, so I did the exposure. Witness statement, we already know that. Okay, so we know that. Okay, pick up tripod from the tool case to enter placement mode and place it where you assume the projectile was flying. To align the camera towards expected projectile path, press this to start the 30-second. We did that. Quickly pick up the spray can. That's what we didn't do. Okay. Pick up the spray can from the tool case and spray the laser. Starting at trajectory rod. The camera takes a photo. Okay. But I thought it took a photo though. The camera automatically takes the picture, right? Do we have to do this again? Okay. So that should be good. We got it that time? Okay. Alright, so we put this back. Alright, so that was set there. So we did that. Okay. We're gonna put that back. I don't see another marker so far. So since I don't see another marker, I think we would go back to the office and try to analyze what we have and then end up coming back to do another part. Because see, here's the evidence. We can't pick the said evidence up, right? So this is what happened to me in the other tutorial, Boone. So I collected the evidence. The evidence is clear right here, but we can't pick it up. So I was like, okay, well, let's go back to the lab and then we can use any of the items to put the items like the blood samples and stuff in the thing. Okay, so I just want to make sure there's no more markers telling me to do anything before we go back to the lab, because when we go back to the lab, those evidence pouches are going to disappear. Maybe pick up a marker, maybe set down a marker, maybe. Oh, this is the gun case, but we can't open it because we're gonna have to do that in a second, right? They're not gonna allow us to do this. It says no evidence because nothing is analyzed. That mold is creeping me out. Okay, let's go back to the lab. Before you leave, double check the tutorial screen. There was nothing else there. The only thing that's in the tutorial screen is when we went over to the markers and we went up to the marker, right? The marker had a question mark on it. And so we read what it was telling us to do. That's how that allowed us to put that information in the tutorial. So there were only 2 markers in the apartment. And those are the 2 markers that we have to collect the projectile and then try to see where it was coming from. Yeah, that's why I said, like, before we leave that apartment, let's double check to make sure there's no more markers around. Okay, so then that would be here. See that? So this will now put that in the tutorial for us. Okay, short press E on the firearm slot to place a firearm from your case file. We couldn't collect a gun. Press along E to fire. Pick up the reference projectile from the side of the tank. So that would work if we had a gun, though. We don't have a gun. Remember, we saw the gun case there, but it wouldn't let us open it. Oh yeah. This is a demo. That's why I'm not tripping. It's a demo. But it's cool though. As they work on it, this will be a really cool game, I think. Okay. So this is what we're working with. Right? So this is what we did in that room. So we got a witness statement. This is the tutorial. This is him, which it seems like all of this might be connected because the case that we picked up, this dude's picture was on the board. Okay, so that's the projectile. We did the trajectory and we took a picture of it. And that's all we got. So that's all we got. So it's making us think like, hey, which is it gonna let us put the bullet in the wrong room? Is it gonna let us put the bullet in here? See, that's the thing. We have bullet casings. We're supposed to put some evidence in here to extract a fingerprint. Where's the bullet at? Yeah, we're gonna go back and look and see if it'll let us into the gun case. Other than that, looking around, I didn't see a gun. But see, this is the same problem that I had with the samples, right? Because we have a casing, but we can't put it in here. It says no evidence. So where did the evidence go? So I think for the demo, they have to connect the evidence that we collect to everything else. Because it shows that we collected a bullet. Okay. On the microscope. Okay. Press short E on the microscope to place 2 projectile samples. Long press to start the comparison. Okay. But we can't compare anything, right? We can't compare anything because we haven't found the gun to put a practice projectile in it to shoot it through the water and collect it to bring it over here to compare the one that we found in the apartment to the one that we just shot, because there's no weapon. Yeah, we can't pick that up. That's the sample bullet. If we had a gun, we would put that into the gun and then shoot it through the water. But we don't have a gun, so we can't do this. So it's cool that it's showing us everything that we need to do, but we don't have the stuff that we need to do it. Use a control knob to adjust lighting and alignment. Work carefully. Accuracy is rated during this. Okay. Decide whether the projectiles match or do not match. Export the results, exit the station, and pick up the results in the folder. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna have to go back to the apartment. Okay, so that's where that was. We can't pick this up. That's this. It's this. No, I'm see, I think see, and the number 1 marker keeps popping up. What does that mean? Why does it keep doing that? After documenting bullet hole, remove the projectiles. Yeah. A short E. Micros. Maybe they put the gun in the toilet. The gun is under the table. Thank you. I knew it had to be in here somewhere. Oh, I wasn't supposed to touch it. Ah, dang it. I messed up. I wasn't supposed to pick it up, I don't think. Put a marker there, but... You didn't hear me when I said, oh, I wasn't supposed to pick up the gun? Evidence collected. You have collected all evidence from the crime scene. The next step is to analyze the projectile and the fire. But okay, so in all fairness, I think my brain didn't put a marker down and take a picture of it, because in the other scenario before you got here, when we collected the blood, right before we collected the blood sample, we put a marker down by the blood sample and we tried to take a picture of it and it said no evidence. Then we took the camera away, we put the camera back in the case, we swabbed it, collected the sample, and then tried to take the picture again and it said no evidence. So I think that's why my brain, I'm like, just pick up the gun, because for some reason it seems like you have to figure out what it is, or something like that beforehand, because it says no evidence. When you put a marker down to take a picture of it, it says no evidence. You had criminal justice classes back in the day? Nice. So I'm like, my brain is not thinking like, well, the markers aren't working. So to put the marker down and take a picture of the gun, it might have worked and it might not. But my brain was like, already closed it because it didn't work previously. I don't know. You have an associate's in criminal justice? Nice. That made absolutely no sense to me. That made absolutely no sense. See, we still can't grab that. That made absolutely no sense. Where am I going? Okay. So before, I had to actually click on the gun and then close the file, and it automatically put the gun in there, and then I was able to shoot it. So for this, it won't let me choose both. So it says insert 2 bullets. Oh, okay. Uh-oh. Not do it in order. Okay, so this one. Okay. Oh, got it. So I was holding down E instead of pressing it quickly. Okay. Yeah, that should be it though. Okay. Hey, Snoop, welcome in. It'd be easier if they allowed you to use the keys to nudge it over. For me, at least. So what I'm not getting even though I darkened it, guys, none of these match. None of them match. You would think this one does, but this dark line doesn't carry through this dark line. This matches this, though. But see, these two, they don't line up. Yeah, they don't match. And this dark line doesn't carry up. Yeah, they don't match. Okay. Okay. All right. Yay, we were able to do something successfully for once. Okay, place. We don't have a phone. Place fingerprints. Okay. So let's go and see. Will they allow us to do fingerprints though? I don't know if they would allow us to do fingerprints. Place evidence here. Okay, wait. Go back. Oh, here we go. Okay, so that's that, but maybe try to put this in here, maybe. How do we get over to that other page? Hold on. I think that's it because I'm trying to select the firearm to see if I can put the evidence here. Oh, wait. Okay, so it's not letting me do here, anything here. Ooh. Do I have to get it back from the fire room? Or am I... That's all I can do. Not... Okay. Okay, so I took it. I don't think you can, guys. I don't think you can. Because I think when we tried to put the evidence over there and we hit E, right? Or is it just... No, we can't short E it. I don't think we can put it in there. There's nothing in there. Wishful thinking. Okay. Okay. All right. So we have this. It doesn't match. Okay, that's all evidence. Okay, so investigation, right? We did that. We did that. We did that. And we did that. Decide whether the projectiles match or do not match. Export the results. Exit the station and pick up the results folder. So I guess now we go back to our desktop computer. Okay. You have collected all the evidence. No emails. Oh. There it goes. No. Okay, so I send evidence. It actually disappeared. So what happens then? Did I miss something, guys? Because I said send analysis. I had evidence collected, right? Okay, so I did all that. Evidence processing report. You gave me the I attached the bullet results. I hit send evidence and that's it. Do I close the case? I mean, I didn't get an email back saying that it was right. Or, you know, what my results were. Am I supposed to close the case? Okay. Someone injured themselves and left behind a biological sample. Okay. Okay, so short press, the place 2 DNA samples. One must be a known reference profile and one an unknown profile. Long press to start the comparison. Use the control knobs to, okay. That's what we did with the whatchamacallit and get the exported. Okay. So please tell me how to do this. Okay. Press E. And I think I held E, didn't I? To place the biological samples in the analysis unit. Multiple samples can be processed at once. After closing your case file, long press to start. I think that's what I did. So I'm thinking I have to long press everything, because I think initially I short pressed E, just tapped on it, and I didn't see anything going there. So I was like, oh, I have to hold it. Remember, nothing happened. So I think I need to try this one again. Once processing is complete, a result folder appears next to the sample unit. Pick it up. Okay. Same dude, different house. Okay. I'm looking for more markers. We're already done with that room. All right, let's go. Okay. Take an evidence photo first. Hold E to extract the biological evidence. To lower the swab. Yes. Okay. So we actually know how to do that because we figured that part out by ourselves. Right? Take it. Test 2-bit. And then it should go in a box. Outside. Boom. There it is. Okay. Look. Oh. I held C and I laid down on the floor. Interesting. Okay. All right. Still nasty. Nasty tub. So same apartment. What's that? No bullet. So it was only one sample we're supposed to get. They didn't want to be too harsh on us. See, Boone, this is what I mean. This is why I didn't put a marker down by the gun. So if we put a marker here, for some reason, the game doesn't want us to do this step yet. For some reason, because it's not allowing us to, right? So I put a marker down. I'm trying to take a picture of it. Zooming in and out. It says objects are too small. I zoom in, it says no evidence. Even though I collected the blood sample. So that's why I didn't use the camera on the gun. Okay, so we have one blood sample. DNA sample collected. You have collected the DNA sample from the crime scene. The next step is to create a DNA profile and analyze it in the lab. But we don't have a... Okay. Okay. So both yellow tapes are there. So that's what happened last time when we analyzed the bullet. Oh, see how there's two samples in there? So So I don't know what it's testing it against, though. I don't know where that came from. Okay, so that's the DNA profile. Okay. All right. Right. It won't let me export anything. Okay. Okay. So that's already collected. All right. There's a yellow tab on it. Please insert both a known and unknown profile. Okay, so this is known and unknown. So me trying to get it. Okay. There we go. There we go. Okay, so which... Okay, here's what we're dealing with. That's it, right? Because when I pull this up, the second one is larger. This seems like the only one that actually matches. Cause this is like a little hump. But you see how I thought it was this one though. This one and this one. But I don't think it can go as high though. Cause see if I stretch it out. It doesn't go as tall. Everything else matches, but this one doesn't go as tall as I need it to go. Because even though I bring that one up, the first one is taller. And if I match this one, it's not as tall as the second. And if I do that, now I have to do this. That overshoots it. If you can give me one where the first is taller. I think I'm making it fit. Let's see. The second little bump isn't right. So the rest of it fits, but the second bump isn't right. eyes are crossing. Okay. It's not going to be that one because when I enlarge it, this one's going to be taller. I can't make it any bigger. If I do that. It matches that, but kind of doesn't match that, and it won't go any taller. See, the taller I make it, the first one is taller. The wider I make it, the more spread out. I just really think it's this one. But it's not. Can't go any wider though. Ooh, did we find it? We found that one, but this doesn't. Yeah, see the taller I make it, the first one is taller. This part doesn't match that part. Oh my gosh. Y'all, this is crazy. Would y'all play a game like this? Maybe here. Uh-oh. Did we find? No. Doesn't that look like it did though? But this notch doesn't match that notch though. This matches this. This matches that, but this notch doesn't match this notch, but it looks perfect. Would you say that we found a match? But what about this notch boom right here, though? That looks perfect, except for this. That right there. Do we need to switch them? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I think we got it. I think we got it. Wait. Looks like a match to you? The only thing is, you see what I'm saying? It's slightly off. Because see this part right here, this isn't matching. And then when I make this try to match this point, it makes it taller this way. Because see, this line is here and that line is up there. It looked better over here, I think. See how much smaller this one is? I like this one more. But it wasn't an exact match either, but I like this one more. We have to... Dang, I had it. See, now that one's off. Or was it this one? It was that one, huh? The only thing I don't like is it's slightly off here and it's off here. See, because the taller I make it, it starts to veer off of this one. Third row, the last, and third from the last. Hey, Langley, how you doing? Welcome in, friend. Oh, wow. You're working on the blazer? Nice. Okay, so you said the third row. Here? You want me to go here? Or you want me to go here? Here, probably. There. Weren't we there before, though? Didn't we test this one? Yeah. That's it. Okay. I thought we tested that one before, but maybe it was a little bigger. But it seems like we're missing information. Because it says question mark, but I put match, but it says question mark. We don't have any fingerprints. Are we going back to the apartment? See, I think at this point in the demo, the markers mean nothing because you can't do anything with them. So there's no more tutorials telling us to do anything or how to do it. It's not telling us to go to the computer, though. There's nothing in there for us to do. We just did this. What does the number one, what do you want us to do? Anything in here? We don't have a projectile. We don't have a phone. We don't have fingerprints. Right. Okay, so we got that. We got that. Okay. The next step is to create a DNA profile. We did that. Maybe that's all that we do, but it's not telling us to come back here though. Okay, evidence, processing request. I have attached some evidence to this email for your review. Let me know if it was helpful to you. It has a question mark, which makes me think that we're not done. Okay, so I sent evidence. Okay. You have correctly matched the DNA found at the crime scene. Oh, what did that say? That slid out of the way. Did anybody see what that said real quick? Do I want to conclude the case? The crime scene is clear and the lab reports are finalized. You have extracted every possible lead from this scene. Are you ready to close the case? You have correctly matched the DNA found at the crime scene. Crime scene evidence, 95 out of 100. Okay. You wouldn't let me take the photos, though. That's the thing that doesn't make sense. I tried to take the photo. You wouldn't let me take it. Okay. So we got 99 out of 100 because we're missing a photo. I mean, you know, that's good. Considering I didn't know what the heck I was doing. Okay. Unlocked. Oh my God. Case closed. Only one. All right. Breaking and entering was reported in the hotel. You know what I want to do though? I want to go back to the one that we couldn't figure out. Breaking and entering was reported at the residence. Okay, so sorry guys. DNA sample of Mars. Okay. So this is the one that we couldn't figure out. We couldn't figure out what was going on. So this is the one we got the blood samples. So now we know. Now we know we do this. And we do that, and that. So now we know we do that. So let's see if we could try to finish this one. I would definitely get this one. Okay. Oh. There we go. Okay, let's see what we got. Okay, so that DNA, and that. Oh my God, this is gonna be a. Wait. Uh-oh. Okay, so DNA profile. So do these two? Ooh, child. Okay, here we go. What does it look like? Okay, so we got a slight bump in the road. Okay. Ta-da! That's a match. Okay. And then we gotta do these two. This one shouldn't match. Unless both samples are his. But this marker is not the same as the last marker though. Bum ba-dum bum bum ba-dum bum 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 ba-dum bum bum ba-dum. Da 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 da. Ba 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 ba. Da 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 da. Okay. All right. Why are there question marks? I don't like question marks. Okay. All right. So in that apartment, we have 2 vials. We tried to take pictures, but it wouldn't let us. We could try to go back to the crime scene and try to take pictures, but it really wouldn't let us. You arrive at the ground floor of the apartment where the break-in was reported. The officers suspect the homeowner staged the scene. Okay, so see how it says no evidence though? So how do you take the picture? Okay, so it's not letting us take the picture of that. Because the blood is gone. But even when the blood was there, y'all, and we tried to do this, it said no evidence. Okay, so originally what happened? We got in here. We looked at the things. We picked up the camera. We tried to take a picture of it. It said we didn't have an evidence marker. So I put the evidence marker down. So I wonder if the evidence marker was in the wrong spot. That's the only thing I can think of. But we put the evidence marker down where it allowed us to. And it wouldn't let us take the picture. So it still won't let us take the picture. I don't know. I don't know if that's a bug or if it's just something that I'm missing. You know what I mean? Okay. Okay, here. We're going to send DNA. We're going to send evidence and we're going to wait. Because we don't have nothing else to do. Okay. Comparison of the blood sample found at the scene. Okay. The DNA reference of the Marcel confirms a match. The blood found at the crime scene belongs to the reported victim himself. This raises serious doubts about the claim. Okay. Both blood samples from the broken window in the bathroom sink have been confirmed. Yeah, no. The blood trail is consistent with someone cutting themselves on a broken glass, then cleaning the wound in the bathroom, combined with the recently increased insurance sum for breaking and entering. The evidence is strongly suggests that the robbery was staged. Marcel Meyers has been brought in for further questioning. Okay. DNA reference of confirms a match. The blood found at the crime scene belongs to the reported victim himself. This raises serious. Okay, we already read that though. Confirms that the robbery was staged. Marcel said to gain a larger insurance payout for a robbery. The insurance company confirmed the sum was increased a month prior. Specifically for breaking and entering. The victim admits to the fraud being processed with the facts. Case closed. I felt good about that one. I felt good about it. Yeah. Case closed, friends. Case closed. Okay, so would you show us how to take the photo? Like, please? Because that's messing with my score. Okay. All right. Firearm was discharged inside an apartment following a night of drinking. Okay, so this is the one where we were doing the this is the one where we were doing the things. We didn't get any fingerprints though. Oi. Oi. Okay. Okay, so now we got fingerprints. We didn't take fingerprints. And this way. right? No, 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 no. 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 Fingerprints are back here. Right? Okay. Wait. No, no, no. No, no, no. Hold on. Okay, so that's his fingerprint. Okay, that's his fingerprint. Volker confirms that he and Holger left the bar around midnight and went to his apartment, his friend's apartment, to continue drinking. He claims he only entered the living room and bathroom. He said that Holger showed him a firearm which discharged by accident. Holger states that he and Volker met at a bar called shortly before midnight and later continued drinking at his apartment. He recalls showing Volker his firearm at some point during the night while sitting on the sofa in the living room. The weapon accidentally discharged. The projectile struck near the entrance door. He claims he only entered the living room and the bathroom. Holger left the bar around midnight and went to Holger's apartment, continued drinking. He claims he only entered the living room and the bed. Yeah. Shortly before midnight and later continued drinking at his apartment. He recalls showing Volker his firearm at some point during the night while sitting on the sofa in the living room. The weapon accidentally discharged. A projectile struck near the entrance door. Okay. You have arrived at... Nope, that's not... Yes, you have arrived at an apartment where a firearm was discharged following a night of drinking between two individuals. You can't even say friends because they met at the bar. Investigate the apartment and collect all relevant evidence. Okay. Let's see what I got. Okay. So let's pick up evidence markers first. Let's see if we can do this a little different. Okay. Okay, so discharged near the front door, right? That's what he said. See, this is facing this way because it was supposed to discharge near the front door. I don't see a bullet hole though. See stuff I think is suspicious. I put an evidence marker down for and they're like, what are you doing? I'm like, that looks suspicious. It looks like dry liquid. Okay. Okay, it won't even let me go over there. It's just weird that the light is in here if nobody was in there when said thing happened. Homeboy don't even have a shower curtain? I'm suspect already. Okay. So here's the two guns. Did he hide anything, guys? See, we can't open it. Look in no drawers, no refrigerators. Okay. Still, I feel like I'm supposed to use another marker somewhere. Doesn't it feel that way? Because he said, aha. But we can't put... Can we? Can we put this here? We can. Okay. Cool. Anything else? I think that's probably it. So we got the pew pew. It's just weird that they set these lights here. What else are we looking for? Y'all see anything else? I'm duck walking at this point. He got pills everywhere, mind you. You hiding something, bruh? Okay, guess not. All right. So we're gonna put those back. We're gonna try to get this, right? Too much overlap? Okay. Boo! Okay. You know what? I think they should let us swap. That's what I think they should let us do. But, okay, so what I noticed the last time is that if we pick it up out of order, it might go to number 3. When we put this down, it might say 3. But if we pick up this one and then pick up that one, I think it's still going to say 3. See? Because if I pick this one up, it's going to say 4. So, no. Okay, so now it finally told us there's overlapping. Now it let us take a picture. So in that other crime scene, it must not have been... We probably took the picture out of order. And then when it wouldn't let us take a picture, we took the swab, so it used the blood sample. So then there was nothing to take a picture of. But I promise y'all, if you roll back to when we first got there, to the first thing before we actually started reading the tutorials, we saw the blood sample. We put the marker down and it wouldn't let us take a picture of it. It said no evidence. So that's what I kind of thought was weird. Okay, so we took a picture of that, right? And then we're going to come over here. Okay. So that was good. So we got the pictures. Now we have to get flashlight, tripod. Maybe. Okay, it's weird. We weren't taught how to do that yet. Okay. We don't have any spray. Wait, what? Missing small flashlight and fingerprints and DNA. Wait. Okay. Give me that back. Okay. Okay, so camera. I don't know. They haven't taught us how to do this yet. Okay. Am I doing things out of order, y'all? No, I didn't want to do that. Dang it. Okay, so we collected that. Okay. Okay, so we got that. I'm thinking because where would we put this though? Oh. Pick up handgun? Okay, wait. Exit. Hold on. It won't. Maybe this way? Okay, well, let me do that. So I can't hold it down. Okay, so I'm wondering if I put it back. Okay, it's not gonna let me. Okay, now we have to pick up the evidence marker. Okay. Ah! They won't let you hold too many things at one time. Okay, we're supposed to see fingerprints, right? Isn't that what it's supposed to be, right, guys? Okay, so it's not doing anything. It's not allowing me to capture anything. We're looking at... Are we supposed to turn the TV off, maybe? Okay, we can't turn the TV off. I don't want to miss the fingerprints, but I don't see them. I don't see any fingerprints. The only thing in here is the flashlight. That's the only thing in here. The camera's here. Oh, shoot. Now, before when we put the rod there we go. I was about to say, did we have a... Can we put it on the table? Ah. Okay, I can't see... I don't think it's going to take a picture of anything. It looks like it will, though. We need to set it farther back. Trajectory not present. Not enough laser. Okay, so let's maybe here. What y'all think? Right there. Nope. Nope. Because it's not catching the... Okay. I'm trying to put it in the spot where we can see something. There we go. Didn't I do it? I don't think it's gonna do it though. It's not starting the exposure. Dang. Yeah. Put it down. It's not doing it. Dang it. It's not. Ah! Dang it. Oh, are we supposed to just take it here? Just put it here? No. It's not doing it though. Cause see, you can see it right here, and it said it'll take a picture of it. We want to take a picture here, but it's not a direct. So this one's harder because you have to put it where it's gonna take a picture of it on its own. See, it's not capturing the whole thing. I know I'm overthinking it, but I'm trying to put it. See, we can barely see what the dot is. I wonder if we just leave it here, will it? Oh, listen. Yeah, this is not the spot. Because it's supposed to automatically start a timer when it's in the right position. Where did we put this darn camera? Yeah, every time I try to press exposure, it's not. Okay. So now the problem. Trajectory, tripod not present. But see, even this, it's not setting the exposure. Because last time what we did, the reason why I'm having so much problem with this one. Oh, let her do it. I think that's good. She wants to learn how to do it. Let her do it. Let her do it. The last time, y'all, so the last time we were able to see this line, but we saw the complete run through, right? We saw it from here all over here. This is a longer distance. So it's not capturing everything, right? So that's why I was thinking put it here. But if we put it here, we're not going to see the trajectory. If we put it there, we're not going to see the whole thing. So it's like, well, where do you put it? Can you put it here? See, now you saw a little bit of it. But if you put it here, can you do that? No, it's not going to start the timer. Can you do that? Oh, oh, now we got it. Now we got it. Okay. Come on. Hurry up. Hurry up. Hurry up. Took it. Okay. Woo. Nice. So we had to put it up. So next time we will know when we see the when we jump up here and we see this right there, that'll start the timer. Okay, cool. Okay. All right. I don't even know if we have to do all of this though, but I don't think it matters. Okay. So that was it, I think. Okay. Trajectory analysis. Analysis of the provided trajectory indicates that the shot was fired from the sofa area, but not from the sofa area, but rather from the bedroom door or the area leading to the bedroom, which the other dude said that he wasn't in. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and go back here because we need, okay, yep. Why does that say 2? Okay, so yeah, because the gun was number 1 and the bullet was number 2. Okay, got it. Oh, can we put this in there now to see who did the deed? Okay, did that out of order, didn't I? Okay, go back here. Okay, so here, can we select that? Okay, so I don't think, let's do, because see, I keep forgetting how to get back to the page where it lets us select what to put in here. Because wouldn't common sense say that we would need the fingerprint? But if we don't have anything to put in there, then we don't have anything to put in there. But we have a Pum Pum. Is the computer gonna allow us to do the thing? That's not it. Place fingerprint. We have to pull the fingerprint first. Okay. Okay, so we already know. We tried to take fingerprints, but it wouldn't let us. We literally tried to take fingerprints on the gun and it wouldn't let us. I don't know what I'm doing, y'all. I'm just trying to figure out where these fingerprints are gonna come from. Because the thing is that you have to the beer doesn't prove anything. These fingerprints don't prove anything either. We need the fingerprints on the gun, but we can't figure out how to. We have to use this somehow. We have to use the black light somehow. But I don't know. Okay, so no mail. Okay, so that's number 2. Okay, so we already got fingerprints then. Oh, okay, we already got fingerprints, so we don't need them, I guess. That's weird. Trajectory indicates that the shot was not fired from the sofa area. Right. So okay, so we have both of their fingerprints though, but we need the fingerprints on the gun, is my common sense thinking. But I can't put the gun in here and it won't allow me to navigate. Okay, so I have that selected. And it won't let me tap it to put it in. But then it won't. You see my thought process, y'all? My thought process is we need the gun in here, but I can't figure out how to put the gun in there. I think they make this more complicated than it should be. Okay, I don't know. I have attached some evidence. Okay, so there's no evidence to attach, right? We have fingerprints. We have fingerprints. Okay, not enough fingerprints for a comparison to the required. Okay. All right. Missing comparison fingerprint. This must be belong to an unknown person. Okay, so if we put that fingerprint in, right? Error, not enough fingerprints. Okay. So what I thought we did, I thought we selected both fingerprints to compare against each other, but we don't have a fingerprint from the weapon. It doesn't make any sense to do a projectile because we already know But we already know that. Okay. We're just going through the paces here, I guess. Okay, we took the gun. Ah. Okay, that's a match. But I mean, to me, that was wasteful time. We're just going to wait and see what they tell us. Because as soon as we walk away and try to figure something else out, they're going to say, you have mail. Right? So, I mean, to me, that was useless. Because we know it's homeboy's gun. Right? We know that was homeboy's gun. What we need are the fingerprints off the gun, I would imagine. Right? Because homeboy firearm was discharged inside the apartment following a night of drinking. Holger and Volker. No injuries were reported. Both claim it was an accident. Their statements align on key details, but minor inconsistencies suggest further scrutiny. Whoa. Oh, something on my mind. Can somebody please tell me what's wrong? Okay. Physical evidence from the scene must be analyzed, right? So he said shortly before midnight and later continued drinking at his apartment. So remember, Holger went to Volker's apartment, right? He recalls showing Volker his fire. Okay, so this is Holger. He and Volker met at a bar shortly before midnight and later continued drinking at his apartment. He recalls showing Volker his firearm at some point during the night while sitting on the sofa in the living room. The weapon accidentally discharged. So Holger said that he was in the living room and his weapon discharged by mistake, air quotes. So we found the projectile, right? So he doesn't say who fired the gun. That's the thing. So Volker confirms that he and Holger left the bar around midnight and went to Holger's apartment to continue drinking. He claims he only entered the living room and the bathroom. He says Holger showed him a firearm. Right? Which discharged by accident. So it's kind of like Volker was saying he held the gun and it went off by accident. It's kind of like what you can infer, but he does not say that. Holger says he was in the living room and it went off. Now, this is where my brain goes, right? He claims he only entered the living room and the bathroom. He says Holger showed him a firearm which discharged by accident. He never said he took the firearm in his hand. He said that he didn't say he fired it. Holger said while sitting on the sofa in the living room, the weapon accidentally discharged. He says he recalls showing him the firearm. At some point during the night, while sitting on the sofa in the living room, the weapon accidentally discharged. So nobody's actually saying who had the gun. They're not saying exactly what room the gun was fired from. They're saying where they were when it went off. So that's kind of like what we're supposed to figure out, right? We figure out that the gun was actually fired in the bedroom. Nobody claims to be in the bedroom. And so that's why my common sense thinking goes to, we got to get the fingerprints off the gun to see who fired it. Because nobody said that they fired it. Nobody said where they were. Holger said he was sitting on the living room sofa when the weapon went off. But he didn't say that he was holding the gun. But that was a lie, because the weapon was fired in the bedroom. Holger, he says Holger showed him a firearm which discharged by accident. He didn't say where he was when he got shown the firearm. He says Holger showed it to him, which discharged by accident. He didn't say where he was, right? He didn't say what room he was in. He said he was only in the living room and the bathroom. So somebody went into Holger's bedroom and fired the gun. That's why we need the fingerprints off of the gun. But we can't seem to get the firearm in the thing to rip the fingerprints off of it. That's the logical next step, because we have both men's fingerprints. So we need to know who had the gun in their hand so we can place them in the bedroom firing the gun. Make sense? But how the hell do we get the gun in the thing to rip the fingerprints off? It's my frustration. Okay. Now we're supposed to be able to tap this to select the evidence, but we can't just tap it. This is not letting us navigate through anything. We can't press enter to put the gun in. So I'm thinking it's user error. I'm thinking that I just don't know how to do this, because everything else has worked once we figured it out. But it's not showing up here. Everything that we needed, we were able to tap on and put it in there. You see what I mean? It's just like if we go back here and tap E, we can select the fingerprints and then put said fingerprints in. And it automatically goes to the page that we need. And if we choose one, it has nothing to compare it to. So we can't choose two. See? We have to choose two fingerprints. We have to choose the fingerprints off the gun, which only makes sense. We got the gun back though, didn't we? Yeah, we got the gun back. The gun is not in here anymore. So we have the gun on us. Or do we? Yeah. See, the gun is there. We don't need to do that. But if you tap it, if you tap E, see, you take the yellow tab off of it, it takes the gun out. So I'm trying to apply that same knowledge over here. We can't tap this to put it in, to select it. Which makes me think that maybe this isn't where we put the gun. Now see, when there's nothing there, when there's nothing that we can put there, the page is blank. See? So there must be some other machine that we will put the gun in besides that. Let's see. Okay. See, we don't have, of course, because we don't have a cell phone, so none of those should work. Okay. So we already made that comparison and said they match. Right? So we've already done that. Okay, what am I missing, y'all? There has to be a third fingerprint for us to compare it to, but you know what I'm thinking? We're supposed to use the black light somehow. Which I tried to use the black light before, but we're supposed to use this somehow. Homeboy said he was in the... Oh. So I'll put it here, maybe. Extract fingerprint. Okay. Exit. Oh, wait. Add powder. Okay, cool. Add add tape. No. Wait. Okay. Get an evidence marker. Right. Put it right there. Right. Put that back. Grab that camera. Take this pit. Really? Okay, got it. It took it? Okay. Because, you know, last time when that bar showed up, it was like, it's in the way. Okay, now we put tape. I can't see it rotate. All right. Oh my gosh. Sheesh. Okay. But we should be able to hold on. We already came in here with the flashlight and didn't see a fingerprint though. I think that was the only thing that we were supposed to do. Okay. Yeah. That was the only thing we were supposed to do. That's what we were missing. Because Volker said he was in the bath. The only places he went were the living room and the bathroom. But that doesn't make any sense because that's Volker's apartment. Well, I guess process of elimination. Okay. So now let's go back to the fingerprint. Nope. Okay, so here. Let's analyze. Okay. Look the same to me. No, really. Are we doing a this? That's there right there is the same. This right here is the same. That right there is the same. This is a little different. But this right here, this right there, this right there, this how this breaks here, has a line here. This doesn't go all the way around, it's missing. This comes all the way down and around. There's two like little things and it's kind of jagged right here. All of that looks the same. It says 33%. To me, everything about this, we're missing some in this area though. We're missing information in this area. But every way that we can physically see with the naked eye, every telltale sign says that this, what we took from the bathroom, matches whoever, right? And so we'll do this one. See how his goes up and swirls, and then there's all this other stuff and the pattern of his thumb. It doesn't match. So this clearly doesn't match. But it says that this right here is 50%. How is that a 50% match? To the naked eye, it doesn't look the same at all. You got two directional patterns though. Does that make sense? Does this make sense? Hey, Opera, what's up? Sorry. I was in here trying to look at this stuff. But you see how this doesn't make sense though? It doesn't make sense to me, guys. It does not make sense to me. So we chose Volker. Volker was the dude that came over to Holger's apartment, right? The fingerprint that we took, this is the fingerprint that we took in the bathroom. So that's the fingerprint that they want us to analyze. To me, Holger's, to me, this fingerprint that says that it's Holger's, to me, is the one that matches. Does that not look the same? But when I hit this, it says 33% accurate. But this looks like the same darn fingerprint. Everything here, 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 here. All of this down at the, all this matches. That matches. The other fingerprint doesn't match. It's two different swirly patterns. Let's look at it again. And if I hit the swirly pattern, it says 50%. In which ways do lines go in a different direction versus this? I don't know how to use this on the side. I think if I knew how to use this on the side, right? It's not the same, right? This should help us in some form or fashion, but it's not. This is not this. This is this. So that's why I said it was a match. Okay, it doesn't give me any analysis to go off of though. Okay, hold on. Why is there a red border around this? Oh, okay. All right. Okay. Projectile. Fingerprint. No. That's only from, right. That's only if we have a, trying to see what else can we use? Because I'm saying that that's a match in the computer, I guess, is not agreeing with me. Oh, okay. That's the one step I was missing. Okay, got it. Because I was like, you're saying you're not agreeing with me. Okay, here. We got that. Send that. We should see the email shortly. Yeah. No. Yes. No. Yeah. Okay. Because I don't think there's anything else we can do. Analysis of the provided jeopardy indicates that the shot was fired from the sofa area, but rather from the bedroom. We already know that. You said it was unread. We already know that. Why did that put that back on unread? That's weird. Okay, so I mean, the only thing that the fingerprint proves, y'all, is that Volker was telling the truth, because he said the only places that he went were the living room and the bathroom. Right? So I always thought that Holger shot the gun. Like, to me, it was never, I don't know. I just picked him off rip. So I don't know what else you want me to do. I can close it. But what is that? What does that prove? Because I don't have all the information, I guess. We didn't receive an email saying, giving us any more information to see if we were right or not. That's what I'm waiting on. I'm gonna close it and see what it says, because they're not giving us a something else needs to be done. Okay, because normally it'll say we've done all that we can do, and it hasn't said that yet. That's the only reason why I don't want to close it, because there's something missing. Nobody said that they went in the kitchen. We can grab the black light, but I mean, we found the fingerprint we were supposed to find. No, we didn't. Glad we came back. Because I feel like this is doing it in pieces. Because didn't we not run the black light over the table? Did we not do that already? Did we not? I could have swore we did. I promise you, I could have swore we did that. Swore we did this already. And add powder. Uh-oh. Too much. Was that not, is that good enough? Can we look? Is that not, is that all the points that we need? I don't know, because I didn't add that much powder before. I hope we're okay. I hope we're okay. Let's see. Okay, so. We already looked on this table. We're stuck. We already looked on the table. We ran the light over here. We didn't see anything. We went in the bathroom. That's where we got this one. This one's a little more intense. Okay. His hand should be all, his fingerprints should be all over. Okay, we came in here. We can't go this far. So I don't know about y'all. I don't see no more fingerprints. They said it was shot from the bedroom, and I don't see no fingerprints. Okay. Okay, so where's the other one? Where will we see the other one, y'all? We took that there? Okay. See, that's why I didn't want to close the case, because it didn't say we had everything that we needed. Okay. My bad. Fingerprint. Fingerprint is too degraded. All right. My oopsie poopsie. I thought all the lights meant that we were, I mean, all the little points meant we were good. Oh no, I messed up, huh? We can't do it anymore. See, the fingerprint's gone. Oh no. Oh man, we messed up. Can I undo? We messed up the fingerprints because we put too much powder on it. And then when we tried to take the powder off, we took too much powder off and we messed up the fingerprint. Dang it. Okay. Yep, there's nothing to send because we messed up that last fingerprint. All right. I'm closing the case. Yeah. The current evidentiary record is insufficient to support a definitive conclusion. Further forensic analysis is required to establish the necessary burden of proof. I know, because I messed up. Okay. Yeah, see, I messed up the last fingerprint. Y'all, if I wouldn't have messed up that last fingerprint, we would have got it. We would have got it. I messed it up. Okay. Schneider family residing at 13 reports. What time is it? 3:31. Yeah. We're gonna stop it here. Would you guys play it? Would you guys play it? It threw it over to the wrong screen again, which is very interesting. Okay, so it still shows you guys on that. Okay, that's interesting. It keeps throwing it on the wrong screen, and then I adjust it. So let me try to adjust it again. Nope. Yep. Thanks. You wouldn't? Why wouldn't you play it, Snoop? It's too much, huh? Is it too much? Snoop said really quick, no. I would not. It's too much. Yeah, that's what I thought. It was too much. But
that was easy.
No, it wasn't. It was this.
A few moments later.
A few hours later. If somebody bought it for me for free, I would play it. I find that it's an interesting game. If they change 70% of it, if they pay 70% of replaced, upgraded, updated, threw some stuff, sprinkled some Tony Chachere, got some good old Lowry's garlic, and threw it up in there, I think I would play it. The thing for me is that trying to figure out how to put evidence in it, even though air quotes they take you through a tutorial, they kind of don't. It's like, okay, we'll do this, but they don't really show you how to navigate to the tab to select what you want in the thing. They're just like, go here and this is what you're supposed to put in there. Okay, yeah, duh. We're supposed to put samples in the thing and let it spin and do its thing. We know that. But I spent almost 6 or 7 minutes trying to figure out how to put the darn vial in the thing. You know what I mean? So it's like it makes it a lot for no reason. If that were easier to do, like me trying to figure out how to, what was the other thing we were trying to figure out? Not the gun, because eventually I went to another station that I knew we didn't have evidence for, and it was blank. So I was like, oh, we're not supposed to do this. But yeah, it was a lot. I feel like it was a lot for no reason. Trying to figure out who did it and read the evidence and all that other stuff, that's enough, right? That's enough trials and tribulations to go through, rather than, spending 5 minutes trying to put a vial in the machine. But yeah, so those are my thoughts. Okay, guys. So for me, it's 3:35. I do have my first trading card. I'm trying to figure out if I want to go. I'm trying to figure out if I want to go to the trading sesh at my new card shop, right? Found a new card shop. Yeah. The thing is that the prismatic rip, that prismatic evolution, this feels loud. Could we not? Okay. So the prismatic evolution Pokemon set that we ripped we ripped 2, and then we showed you what was ripped for us live on air. We showed you all of that. So I stayed up to like 3, guys, trying to sleeve and organize, and I got tired. So there's a lot more I have to organize. And you know what took me the longest? Because Monet is being Monet. And so I started looking at the cards. Like I was looking at the evolutions that we got, like the Jolteon and the, Vaporeon. And like I'm looking at these, and, even though they're not Pokeball or Master Pokeball, if any of you know what I'm talking about, raise your hand. But I'm also looking at, is it centered? Is it something later on I could actually send for grading? So that actually slowed me down a lot last night. Because when I was thinking about it, I was like, the evolutions will give you 10 more cent, 20 more cent, 30 more cent, depending on what it is, right? So I started going through and seeing if it's centered, if it's good enough. Could I send it in later on if I wanted to? Those are the ones I want to send out of all of the duplicates that I got last night. I got a buttload of duplicates, right? So I'm trying to go through the duplicates to see which ones I would want to keep. So in going through all of that, I don't know if I will have time to even go to my first card trading show or card trading experience to see, like, okay, well, when I actually go to the main trading show next month, maybe in 2 weeks, 3 weeks, this is how I would do it, right? So I wanted to get that experience tonight to even see how you would do what you would do, right? So I want to have like at least 2 fistful of cards to bring down there and to say, well, hey guys, I have Jolteon, I have Glaceon, I have this, I have that. They look pretty centered. What do you guys think? I would like to trade for this, just to get that experience. But I have to make sure that I keep the best out of the duplicates that I have so that I could take, not the junk duplicates. I don't want to get nobody try to trade trash, right? But at least take the best of what I have, be it 50 cent or not, tonight. So that starts at 6 my time, which is 2.5 hours away. So I'm still trying to figure out what I'm gonna do because I still have a lot of cards to go through, and it starts at 6. That doesn't mean that everybody's going to be there at 6, but they're also going to be playing Pokemon and Magic and like doing all the things. So it's supposed to be an experience. Maybe you have a couple of snacks there, so I really want to partake in it because that is now deemed my carb shop. So I want to become active so that people can know my face, and then they could do like I had another salesperson yesterday do. Well, when I see Prismatic, because I know that you love Eevee, when we get something new, I'll set it aside for you and call you. So I'm trying to, cultivate those relationships. So I have that in place and they can think of me when they get anything Eevee in. Does that make sense? Saying all that to say, I would normally have my Saturday night stream at 7 or 8. But I really want to go to this card show, which is at 6. So all that I can say is do the likey, subscribey things. Please make sure your notifications are on so that if I don't get through these cards in 2.5 hours and be able to, make them look cute in a binder, I'll probably end up streaming later on tonight. If I don't stream later on tonight, you guys know that I went to the card show. Does that make sense? The trading night. Yes? Okay. So we'll do it like that. So, eeny, meeny, miny, mo kind of situation. No? Okay. All right, y'all. I love you. Absolutely. Make sure your notifications are on. And we shall see you in 2 and 2. Maybe not. Yes?